Hello everyone and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Virgo for the month of October. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, dear Virgo. Please remember this is a general reading. There may be some parts that do not resonate. Please take what does and leave the rest. You may also want to check out your other signs as well. In the past position we have the Seven of Wands clarified by Strength. In the obstacle position we have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups. In the present position we have the Six of Wands clarified by the Five of Cups, and in the future outcome position we have the Hierophant clarified by the Empress. So in the past position we have the Seven of Wands, and that is of course a card of overcoming conflict. It's a card of standing your ground, of going for what you believe in, even though there may be some people that don't agree with you, and outright there may be some competition that is kind of making you, be a little bit very active in pursuing your goals and be kind of defensive as well. This is definitely a card of courage, believing and sticking to your beliefs. This is definitely a card of a clear message, which is do not give up. Progress may be slow, but it is worth it, and in the end there will be a tremendous amount of gains to be grateful for. And of course the Strength is a major arcana card, very powerful. And you do actually have quite a few major arcana cards in this reading. You've got the Strength, you've got the Hierophant, you've got the Empress. So definitely there's going to be a few shifts that are happening. There's going to be a change in your perspective and how you see things. There's going to be some significant upheavals, but in a good sense. The Strength card definitely is a very positive card, suggests that there are ways to win a battle without actual combat, but through influence and persuasion and ability to be diplomatic and kind of be able to negotiate as well. Definitely a card that suggests patience and calmness gets the job done. So it's a wonderful balance with this, Seven of Wands. Although sometimes the Seven of Wands is a bit of a warning to people, because some of the energy in this card can also be self-made. So it could be that you also, very few of you may have created a little bit of obstacles and challenges kind of on your own without help of other people. But the combination with the Seven of Wands and the Strength suggests that you overcame something significant. You probably alienated a few people along the way, because it looks like the battle was, quite meaningful, and definitely you have a victory on your hands, because of course we see the Six of Wands here as well. But definitely you may have created a little bit of work for yourself, and this is why we've got the Nine of Wands in the obstacle position. The Nine of Wands is a card of setbacks, sometimes delays, kind of maybe having plans that were supposed to go through did not go through for whatever reason, for various different external factors. This person could also be kind of feeling like they're struggling to continue to achieve their goal. Definitely a little bit of anxiety here, definitely a little bit of tension, but he's already done so much. I mean, this person is not afraid of hard work, and he definitely put in a lot of effort and a lot of time and energy into something that means a lot to them, only to kind of feel like they're in limbo a little bit. The Nine of Cups is interesting. it's interesting because it's an obstacle position, and it, generally is a very positive card, but in the negative placement, it suggests that you may have gotten your wish, because this is definitely a wish card, a yes card. You definitely may have gotten your wish, but it's not what you want. And maybe, sometimes you kind of get to date someone you really liked and never thought was interested, only to find out that you may not be interested in them. And here you spend quite a long time thinking that that's the wish, that's the person that you want to be with, or something. It could also be, for example, like at work, a project where you put in a lot of effort, and finally you're getting recognition, you're getting kind of accolades, and you're sitting exactly in the position that you want to be, but yet there's this kind of under the surface feeling of resentment, under the surface feeling of not feeling happy. The Nine of Cups could also, be as simple as indulging in something too much. And growing, of course, that general dissatisfaction. In the present position, we've got the Six of Wands clarified by the Five of Cups. And there are a lot of wands in this reading, especially in the top row. To me, it suggests that the month of October is going to be a month that's going to be very favorable to you. I mean, you are being recognized, you're being seen, people are asking, for your advice, for your support. You're definitely someone that people are looking up to. But having wands in a reading, wands are fire energy, and fire can be hot and wild and unpredictable. On the flip side, it can also have egotistical behavior and impulsiveness and lack of direction or purpose, maybe. And so it seems that throughout the month of October, you're going to explore the idea of meaning, and move towards, things that are kind of give you more meaning rather than happiness. This combination here, the Six of Wands is clearly victory, and the Five of Cups is loss, of course, and grief, and focusing on the negative. And the combination here suggests to me that maybe while you do accomplish something, while you may be victorious at something, there's an underlying feeling of resentment, there's an underlying feeling of dissatisfaction, there's regret, of course. And sometimes victory does have cost associated with it, suggesting to me that while you will receive the victory that you want, accomplishment of a goal, definitely recognition, there may be people around you who are a little bit jealous, so watch that energy a little bit. But also, ultimately you may feel like it's not bringing you the satisfaction that you thought it was going to bring you. The wonderful thing is in the spread is the outcome. The Hierophant and the Empress, they are very much complementary to each other, very traditional, kind of conservative, both major arcana cards. So definitely the Hierophant tells us that you arrive at some sort of a conclusion or perspective change, or something perhaps mentally clicks for you, and you realize that, okay, this is the direction that I want to pursue, because it gives me the things that I require most, or things that I need most, things that make me feel secure. Definitely the Empress is all about feeling secure and feeling stable, not just on the outside but also on the inside, feeling like you belong in a place, feeling like things are starting to fall into place. So definitely it's very comforting to have stability and security on the inside, having belief in knowing that you have good skills to get you through challenges. The Empress brings a lot of nurturing energy. The Empress brings a lot of kind of little pleasures along the way. She's all about family and pregnancy, and marriage, and very, very kind of family oriented card. And that that brings comfort with it, that brings stability with it, that brings a feeling, like people care, which is very important to each and every one of us. And of course, the Hierophant is more of a traditional figure. He's someone who likes to follow the rules, and he definitely appreciates that there are guidelines. He enjoys feeling inside the box rather than outside the box. He likes commitment, he likes partnerships, he likes kind of collaboration as well. Very wise sort of person. Definitely a very good omen in this spread, dear Virgo. Let's see if we can clarify some of this with 3 energy oracle cards, and they are Journey, Door to Value, and the Garden and the Gate. So all very wonderful cards. Journey is a card about changing perspective and traveling, maybe on the outside, like actual physical traveling to another state or another country, or perhaps exploring things on the inside, how you feel about certain, things, and maybe trying something new and, doing something unconventional. The Door to Value definitely suggests that there will be a lot of opportunities in the month of October. And of course, the Garden and the Gate is a reminder from the divine that you may want to venture into the unknown, because unknown, while risky, it can also bring a lot of rewards. I also pulled 4 answers from angel cards. Actually, 2 of them fell out, so I just left them in there. And it's just choose a new direction, reconsider a year from now, and communicate clearly. So definitely in the month of October, you will be exploring, things which mean a lot to you, perhaps making plans for the future, and definitely kind of focusing on things that are your passions, your desires, focusing on your goals and dreams, and making sure that there is a long-term value that, comes with that. And of course, the divine says, definitely make sure that you are familiar with all the information, because there are some things that you need to double check. There are some, things that may have to be adjusted, I think I heard somewhere that the airplane flies, when an airplane flies, 95% the airplane flies in the wrong direction. The pilot behind the wheel is the one that has to constantly adjust the course. So definitely the divine suggests here that an adjustment may be necessary, and may be coming up in the future, especially closer to the New Year's. And definitely the Spirit says communicate clearly. Make sure that you, when you communicate, you leave no confusion, no ambiguity as far as, what it is that you're looking for and exactly what you expect, so that there are no blockages that are created, because with the wands, the wand energy, remember, can be where you create your own kind of obstacles, as opposed to other people creating them for you. So make sure that you are as clear as possible, as the divine says, and definitely you will be very much achieving your goal, probably close to a year, but a little bit actually even further than that. So that is your reading for October, dear Virgo. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting, and I will see you next time.